Hello friends, greetings for the day. Today I am going to describe in short different types of tuberculosis in children, that is intrathoracic tuberculosis we are dealing with. Myself Dr. Devja, pediatric pulmonologist, intensivist and sleep specialist India. For treatment purposes, we divide tuberculosis into chiefly two categories, that is smear positive, smear negative, that is microbiologically detected and microbiologically not detected. And then we see the drug sensitivity pattern. NTEP guideline, that is National Tuberculosis Elimination Program guideline, says there should be universal drug sensitivity test for all patients diagnosed with tuberculosis. So on this basis there may be drug sensitive and drug resistant tuberculosis. Drug sensitive means the organism Mycobacterium tuberculosis causative organism is sensitive to all drugs. It is called drug sensitive. If it is resistant to either rifampicin or isoniazid, it is called drug resistant, that is monodrug resistant. If it is resistant both to rifampicin and isoniazid, it will be called multi-drug resistant tuberculosis. And in addition to this rifampicin isoniazid, if it is resistant to fluoroquinolone, it is called pre-XDR, pre-extensively drug resistant tuberculosis. And in addition to rifampicin isoniazid fluoroquinolones, if it is resistent either to linezolid or bedaquiline, then it is called XDR, extensively drug resistant tuberculosis. Why it has been divided like that? Because treatment differs. In case of isoniazid monoresistant, just we replace isoniazid from the regimen and replace it with levofloxacin and it will work. First, drug sensitive tuberculosis, there are first line drugs to treat drug sensitive tuberculosis: rifampicin, isoniazid, pyrazinamide, ethambutol. So we give course 2 HRJD and 4 HRE, 2 months 4 drugs and another 4 months 3 drugs. If there is resistant to rifampicin, it will be treated like multi-drug resistant tuberculosis. But if there is resistant only to isoniazid, then it will be treated like monoresistant tuberculosis. So isoniazid resistant, two types. One is CAT-G mutation, in which we replace isoniazid with levofloxacin in this first line drugs and continue treatment like the 2HR JDE and for HRE, just H is replaced by levofloxacin in this regimen. But if there is INHA mutation, just we increase the dose of isoniazid, that is high dose isoniazid in the range of 15 to 20 mg per kg per day, maximum 600 mg, and resistant will be over. But in cases of multi-drug resistant tuberculosis, RR resistant, that is rifampicin resistant, will be treated like multi-drug resistant tuberculosis. So there are so many drugs, and recently NTEP guideline, National Tuberculosis Elimination Program guideline India, says all oral drugs should be given. So we give 4 to 6 months of 7 drugs and then we drop 2 drugs and continue it for another 6 months. Recently, WHO has recommended short course 6 months oral, that is BPAL and BPAL-M. BPAL is what? Bedaquiline, protamine and linezolid. And what is BPAL-M? BPAL-M is bedaquiline, protamine, linezolid plus moxifloxacin. There has been advocacy of short course 4 months ATT also for mild tuberculosis. Mild tuberculosis means what? There is tuberculous enlargement of a single cervical lymph node or intrathoracic lymph node not compressing the airway, single lobe of the lung is involved, there is no miliary tuberculosis. So these constitute mild tuberculosis, and 4 months ultra short regimen we can give. There is advocacy, but NTEP India is not adopting this guideline. For more knowledge of intrathoracic tuberculosis and pediatric technology, please join fellowship program under respective foundation of India, redefining pediatric medicine in India by empowering doctors for better pediatric respiratory care through fellowship program. Thanks.